Hello everyone and welcome to Building a Basic App using Xamarin and Xamarin.Forms Volume 1 by Patch Publishing. My name is Stephen Daniel and I am a Senior Software Engineer and the founder and CEO of Genisoft Studios, a software development company that focuses primarily on developing games and business applications for the iOS, Android and Mac platforms. I was also the co-founder and Chief Technology Officer at Soft Empire Proprietary Limited. I am also the author of various book titles on iOS, Android and Xamarin through Patch Publishing. I have more than 17 years experience in the IT industry, and I am extremely passionate about making people employable by helping them bridge the gap between using their existing skills in iOS, Android and Xamarin to get the job done. I've been developing mobile applications for the past 7 years, and I am a member of various technical forum groups here in Melbourne, Australia. I also maintain my company website called GenisoftStudios.com. So in this course, we will be creating a number of cross-platform applications using Xamarin.Forms and Visual Studio for Mac Community 2017. This course outlines theoretical knowledge needed in order to proceed with further development of the additional sections, as well as offering a project-based approach to teaching you the skills required to develop end-to-end cross-platform solutions with Xamarin that are complemented with hands-on video demonstrations. So in the first section, we will look at installing Visual Studio for Mac, as well as the Xamarin tools and SDKs, as well as the steps involved to enroll in the Apple Developer Program. We will then move on to creating our very first cross-platform solution, and then learn how to set and define conditional breakpoints within our code, and use the built-in debugging tools within Visual Studio for Mac. We will also look at how to create an Android virtual device for testing our Android applications. In the second section, we will gain an understanding into exactly what is the Razor template and engine, and then we will look at how to build a book library app using the Razor template and engine, and incorporate the SQLite-NET NuGet package so that we can store book information with a SQLite database, using our database wrapper and database model classes. Then in our third and final section, we will look at how to build a photo library cross-platform application using Xamarin.Forms, and then design the user interface using XAML. We will also use the XAML previewer to see how our user interface will render on an actual device, and then interact with our device camera and photo album using the Xamarin Media Plugin NuGet package and the Permissions Plugin NuGet package. Finally, we will look at deploying our photo library app to the Android device and use a third-party app called Visor to emulate the output shown on an Android device. So by the end of the course, you will gain enough knowledge to master the Xamarin.Forms platform, learn how to create cross-platform solutions for both the iOS and Android platforms, learn how to use breakpoints and define conditional breakpoints within your code, use the Visual Studio for Mac built-in debugging tools to debug your applications, learn how to leverage the Razor template and engine to build hybrid mobile solutions, and also work with a number of NuGet package component libraries. So the prerequisites for this course, you will need to have a Macintosh computer with at least 4 GB of RAM, more is recommended. You'll also need to install the Visual Studio Community 2017 for Mac, and you'll also need to have at least 1 year working knowledge of the C# programming language, especially C# 6.0. And it will also help if you have experience developing mobile applications for the iOS and Android platforms.